Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Tomorrow in the US, there is a holiday. Most folks are out of work, that's for sure. But most definitely the stock market is closed, so FYI. While I do a video Monday through Friday, I do not do one obviously when the stock market is closed. I say all that to say, do not expect the video on Thursday. I will resume with a video on Friday. Anyway, so scrolling through my social media feed and boom, what popped up, right? Trump signs bill backing Hong Kong protesters into law in spite of Beijing's objection. Now, what sort of reaction this is actually going to have on the market when it finally opens on Friday, or any potential trade deal that has been ongoing with China, that is to be seen. So bear that in mind. I do caution myself anyway. You can do what you want to do, but I try not to ascribe a particular market reaction based on an event. Put another way, this seems as though it can potentially affect the market negatively, but I'm going to wait and see what the market wants to do, obviously paying attention to price levels. So I'm not going to just jump the gun and say, okay, let me short the market because the market is going to sell off, right? Not necessarily saying that the market is not a short at this point, but I'm saying I won't do it just based on headlines, okay? Let the charts and let price action, in my opinion, dictate what the market wants to do. Anyway, so we're going to jump into a recap of the overall market. So I just switched over to a chart of the SPY. It's a daily chart, obviously going back to 2017. Nothing really has changed with the exception of us once again making all-time highs today. The SPY went as high as 315.48, pulled back and closed relatively close to the high of the day. Now, if that particular news, breaking news, did not occur, I guess one could conclude just based on the closing price of today that the market perhaps would trend higher into Friday. And that I should note that in spite of the headlines might still be a possibility. So I'm not just going to, like I indicated before, just go on ahead and short the market or short particular stocks because of that headline. Anyway, so again, SPY daily chart, definitely we broke out up about a little over maybe 10% at this point from not December, I'm all over the place, from October lows of around 282. Great move. We've been able to trend up these past few trading days for over a month, going on 2 months. So that's great price action again. In the SPY sitting here at 315. Remember what I've indicated with several videos. I can see the market before running into any kind of real resistance topping out around 328 to 330. Now I should note, as I've stated before, even if the market does pull back and we pull back, let's say to that breakout point, which is here of 293 to 295, I still think the market would be, or the SPY in particular, would still be bullish at that point. All right, so just take note. All right, IWM, nothing much has changed in my stance. Again, daily chart, this one goes back to 2016, but usually focus in on price action from 2017 and beyond, because again, market really was trading in a range with the exception of when it broke out in May of 2018 and when subsequently it came back into its range of around in October of 18, it actually fell back into its range. Then we once again we broke that range and we had this complete and utter collapse and breakdown around this time last year where the SPY, where's my mind? Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Where the IWM, we already spoke about the SPY, where the IWM from a September peak of around 173 to a December low of around 125, where the market lost about 25 points. So 25% rather. So let me state that again, because I feel as I was a bit all over the place. I am tired. I had an extremely long day, but like I said, rain or shine, no matter what, you'll get a video if the market is open. So let me recap that one more time. IWM daily chart, as I've indicated before, from 2017, it has traded within a range with the exception of these. It's not highlighted, but you see where this cursor is. this area and this area. We shot to the upside. Great. And after that October collapse, we shot to the downside. Now, again, 2 years, we've more or less been range bound. And finally, 3 trading days ago, late November, we finally broke free of that 160 resistance level. That's this black line right here. Follow the cursor. We finally broke free of that 160 level. And you can tell everyone was paying attention to that level, because when we broke free, you can see buyers step in, and then we had that little bit of an overshoot going as high as 162.93 today before pulling back to 162.80. So right now, based on what I'm seeing here, the IWM looks very bullish. If this bullish action continues, I can see it at minimum getting to or retesting all-time highs of around 173. So you're still looking at about 11 points of upside from here. All right. Hope that makes sense. If it does, comment in the comment section. If it does not, comment in the comment section. What else? All right. So really quickly, let's throw one of these high runners into the mix. So we're going to close it out with ticker ASLN. It's a daily chart, but I just want to focus in on price action here. We closed at 232 on the day. Stock is up north of 82%, so a huge winner on the day. We're off a bit, about 10% in after hours, but even with that, it's still a big move on the day. So we closed at 225. The low of the day clocked in at around, what was today's low? The low of today clocked in at 204, and the high clocked in at 381. So bulk of that action really kind of happened in the first sort of 30 minutes or so of trading, and then you fast forward, we kind of traded sideways for the remainder of the day, and in the last hour the stock sold off. You can see it by this big red candle, as well as confirming volume sold off again. Close to 225, low clocked in at 204, and for the last hour of the day we actually traded down to 220. We closed relatively close to that low. So heading into Friday, what I would be paying attention to if I was on the long side or looking to get long, obviously would be how the stock opens up, right? Meaning if it opens up above 225, that's a good sign. If it opens up below 225, not so good sign. And especially if it takes out today's low of 204, if it does that, you can expect the stock to drift lower. All right. So nothing 100% clear with this picture, but I'd be paying attention to those things that I mentioned before, and that should kind of give you an idea of where the stock should go. So to really recap, if you're long, looking to get long on the sidelines, whatever, pay attention to how the stock opens up. We know that it closed at 225. Now, if it opens up below that, then it looks like sellers want to sort of like pounce on it. If it opens up above that, it looks like the buyers really kind of want to jump in and rally this thing. All right. Hope that makes sense. Again, if it doesn't, or if it does, either which way, comment in the comment section. And so we are going to wrap it up there. Tina here once again from very, very exhausted Tina, by the way. But anyway, once again from ShortMeTina.com. So if you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me, like I indicated before. 1, comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. I am very curious. Even if you disagree with me, let me know your thoughts. If you agree with me, let me know that as well. 2, I do videos every single day, Monday through Friday, unless it's a market holiday, then do not expect a video from me. But I do videos Monday through Friday, so if you want to hear more of what you heard today, make sure you are subscribed. And lastly, the last thing I'm going to ask of you is for you to head on over to our website, only because I've been trading for a long time, over 15 years, closer to 20. So head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Only if you think you can learn anything from me, right? And then sign up, become a member. You know the spiel. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support. I will talk to you, not tomorrow, on Friday. Enjoy your holiday. #Happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you later.